Hi, this is Fan of FileMate, and today we're doing the FileMate Joy picture frame basic orientation. So here we have the 15-inch FileMate Joy picture frame and its remote control. We're going to go ahead and turn on the unit by pushing the power button and shooting it close to the sensor at the very bottom. As you can see, the frame will light up and say welcome. And the next thing you'll see is some sample pictures. And there they are. Maybe one day I'll get to go vacation there. But let's get out of the sample pictures by go ahead and pressing on the setup button on the remote control. And here we are on the setup screen, and you notice that there's quite a number of options, starting with language, show slide timer, slideshow mode, slideshow order, so forth and so on. And you're using your remote control here, and you're just going to simply go down and choose whatever option you want, and then to change the selection you're going to use the arrow left and right buttons. Okay, so if you wanted to change your slideshow order from by order to random, you can do so. And then whatever decision you make, you got to make sure you got to press the enter button, which is right here just below the on and off button, to save your selection. So let's really quickly talk about that random selection on the FileMate Joy. The FileMate Joy has the ability to show hundreds if not thousands of pictures. But it's not random shuffle like you would think on like an iPod or an MP3 player. It does it in groups of 15. So if you do random for your slideshow, it's going to do random between 1 to 15, and then 16 to 30, and then 31 through 44, and then 45 through 60. And so you'll get, when I do random between 1 to 15, you might get picture number 13, you might get number 2, number 4, then number 12, and so forth and so on. You're not going to get, let's say if you have 150 pictures, you're not going to be able to do random between 72 to 69 to 3 to 145 to 82 to number 3 and so forth and so on. So just keep that in mind. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to continue to go down, and there's a music repeat mode, movie repeat mode, display mode, and there's original, crop, and stretch. Keep it on original unless you really want to play around with the other modes. I think they distort the pictures too much. And then if I continue to use my arrow button down, it takes me to a secondary screen. And this is where usually most of my inquiries get to, is about the split screen functionality. And as you can see here, it's currently turned off. But most of the time, I think on default, it's set to be on. And this is where you'll see multiple pictures per screen. And most people don't really like that functionality. So again, scroll down to it, use your arrows on your remote control, turn it off, and then save your selection by pressing enter on your remote control to make sure that it stays off. And then let's hit exit once we get out of here. And we're now at this screen. This screen is what you call the menu screen, and you have a choice of NAND, which is the internal memory of the frame, SD, MMC, or USB, which is, you know, inserting a USB flash drive, MMC card or SD card, and then we have the setup screen, which we were just at, and then there's a calendar function here. So let's scroll back to the SD card, and let's say you had an SD card inserted into the frame that had pictures or media on it. This is how you would get to it. You would highlight it, again by using your remote control, and then press enter, and now you're at the menu option screen for the SD card. And you can see there's movies, music, pictures, combo, and edit. On this screen you'll see that pictures is currently selected. You see the camera, how it's sticking out. But I can, using my remote control, I use the arrow key, I can select music, I can select movie, so forth and so on all the way across. Now there is a movie that's on this frame. It is a MPEG-4 movie. Currently this frame does not support that. We're going to go ahead and press that, and we're going to select it just to see what it looks like. And here you can see I have the video on the left, and the video is displaying on the right. Now if I wanted to make it full screen, I'm just going to press enter on the remote control, and now the whole screen will show up. I'm going to use exit to exit out. Exit one more time gets me here. Exit 3 times gets me here, and that's as far as I can go. So that's your basic introduction. We're going to have a second video that's going to show you how to fix the MPEG-4 video file update through a firmware file, and that'll be our next video. If you have any questions, concerns about your FileMate Joy, you can certainly always go to our Facebook page for Wintech Industries, like us, enter your question or your comment there, and we'd be more than glad to answer it. Thanks so much, and have a great day.